first started selling the GWM power pickups, everybody knows I am a marketing woman. I market my products every day to different organizations. Definitely, I went to CTFM because we know Mr. Simmons is a media tycoon. If I can convince him to buy one of my pickups, definitely it will be my greatest achievement. Then I told Mr. Simmons, I said, you need one power pickup. Mr. Simmons said, oh, you China pickups. Before I used the one China vehicle, the experience was not good. Why should I patronize a China pickup while there are Toyota and Nissan and other brands in the town? I told Mr. Simmons, I said, okay, now don't pay me any advance payment. I give you 6 months to pay. And then I want you to use the pickup in the dirty roads. Don't use it on the good roads. They said, oh, really? Then we have this city touring the whole country coming up. Now pull your pickup up and let's do a test. Okay. Then immediately we started that tour. Then after that tour, the feedback we got from the drivers was tremendous. Mr. Simmons immediately said, okay, me, myself, I want to buy one more. Then he used it. Now, for 3 years. Then later, I said, Mr. Simmons, you cannot only use my vehicle. You need to understand my dream. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to sell your dream to people, to buy your dream and your products, right? He said, what is your dream? I said, my dream is I want not only to sell vehicles, I assemble vehicles in Ghana. You need to come and see my assembling plants. He said, oh, this China woman can boast. So I said, just come. Then one day, he paid me an amazing, surprising visit. Then he said, hey, Madam Yang, I'm in your assembly plant. I'm not aware you're doing all this. I said, yes. Now you see. Then later, I took him to my showroom. I said, this Havard-Joling, I assemble in Ghana. These pickups, I assemble in Ghana. All these vehicles, I assemble in Ghana. He said, how strong is your Havard-Joling? One of my staff wanted a Havard-Joling. I said, okay, Mr. Simmons, take one, the same thing. After 6 months, if you are not satisfied, return to me. If you are satisfied, pay me. Now, Havard-Joling is gone. And then the lady, because, I was lucky, he put a beautiful lady in the car. Wherever he drove the Havard-Joling, God, she did advertisement for me. So I was thinking whether I should charge them or not. But because I have entered an agreement with the city, I have to charge them to let them know the value of money. Then later, the automatic pickup came. City got one. Then the Cherry series. Cherry is the biggest exporter, not only in China, in the whole world. They said, oh, Madam Mia, you're doing a great job in Ghana. You are not only selling vehicles, you are assembling vehicles. We want to support your dream. We want you to represent our products. Then I went to Mr. Simmons again. Now get Cherry Tiggo 7 Pro Max. You know who he put inside the Cherry Tiggo Pro Max? Bernard Aveling. If you see in this world, there is one man except my husband I love. That is Bernard Aveling. I feel in love with him the moment I entered Ghana. That was 2010. You know why? Because I used to be a media person. I listened to him every day. The time I spend on him is much more than the time I spend on my husband. Every morning, I need to spend at least half an hour on him. And then my tank series of products. So Mr. Simmons said, Madam Yang, we have tested all of your products. And I really have a faith in whatever you are doing for Ghana. Because Mr. Simmons, you know him, he's a very patriotic man. If you are doing things great for the nation, he wants to support you. He said, let's do this auto sale. And let's tell the Ghanaians, Madam Yang, Zonda is assembling vehicles in Ghana, and Zonda can supply your vehicles at affordable prices. So today, thank you so much for coming here to support Zonda's dream, Madam Yang's dream, and also to get an affordable vehicle. Those who are here, you will experience, because today and tomorrow, we want to give you the vehicle at the most affordable price. Some, even the price is 10% or even 15% down. Zonda, we lose money. We want to lure our customers into our Zonda's basket. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam Yang. Let's do it much better for the founder and the CEO of Zonda Tec Ghana Limited. We are grateful. Thank you so much. And for those who are wondering, she was referring to the Heritage Caravan city organizers, where we tour all 16 regions of the country, promoting our local culture and local content. So what this means is that it's beyond just selling vehicles, right? It's about improving the Ghanaian economy. It's about promoting jobs and, of course, skills development. And that's why we believe so much in this vision. Let's put our hands together once more for Madam Yang. All right, so it's now time to listen to the CEO of Channel 1 TV, Samuel Atta-Mensah, whose vision also helped inspire what you are seeing today. Let's put our hands together for him as he joins us on stage. Samens, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning, and thank you, Madam Yang. I'm Simmons, all right? Good. Now, we are happy to be here this morning as Channel 1 TV, City FM, not because we are into automobiles. In fact, we know nothing about automobiles. But the natural function of a media house will be to promote, to broadcast, to inform. But here we are here to promote not a vehicle, not Zonda, but to promote Ghana and the enterprise of Ghana. I grew up in the 70s. And growing up, we had made in Ghana brand of vehicles. And I'm not talking about Aboboya. I'm talking about made in Ghana vehicles. We had one called Adum, and we had one called Boafo. And these were real vehicles. And under Kutua Champon, every government agency was demanded to buy made in Ghana vehicles. No chance in hell to go and buy anything else. So you see them all over the place. Fast forward, everything dissipated into thin air because it became difficult economically to sustain local industries. It became cheaper to buy from outside, and so we all drifted there. Fast forward again, there's an emerging story on the global scene where vehicle assembly has actually changed the equation in the distribution system of automobiles. And Ghana has initiated the vehicle assembly process. And we noticed that out of the several companies that are assembling vehicles, Zonda Tec was one that has taken it to the next level. And I say next level, I'm not a salesman. In fact, I don't even know how to do it. I'm impatient for sales. They've taken it to the next level because they've managed to craft vehicles for different categories of people. So you are a beginner, there's a vehicle for you. Mid-range, a vehicle for you. To the top, if you are shepherd, there's a vehicle for you. So shepherd, right? Thank you very much. So we thought that, well, being a company that we are familiar with, we can come up with this idea, work together, and see whether we can bring it to the doorsteps of Ghanaians. And that is why we are here. It's about the Ghana enterprise, the effort of Zonda Tec, the push of Channel 1 TV, and more importantly, the desire to see Ghanaians experience luxury, affordable brands. So these are luxury vehicles, but are affordable compared to what we have been used to. And so this is what has brought us together. It's going to be a 2-day event, and it is our hope that we will have wonderful experiences. Among the guests here, we have different people. Apart from the banking services, we have different organizations, different professional associations, and we hope that when you live here, you will tell the story based on the experiences that you are going to have. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. God bless.
Thank you so much, Samens. Oh, let's put our hands together for my CEO. Thank you so much. You know, it's interesting Samens was saying that there's a car for everyone, because immediately I got here, I could just tell the Tigo 9, that one is mine. So the louder you clap, the more likely I walk away with the car. No, please clap for me. Thank you so much. Amazing. So like I said, we'll be moving this pretty fast, so we'll get enough time to be able to look at all the amazing range of products. Like we also made very clear today is for really engaging the offer on sale. And we have the banks here to help us go through all of the financing options here. So what I want to do is to just quickly go through and acknowledge the banks that we have here very, very briefly. Then we call on our guest speaker to also give us some insights into all what we are doing here today. So I'll start off with UBA because I can see them. Please give us a wave. Thank you. Thank you. Let's put our hands together for them. Also joining us here is Stanbic Bank. Reps, let's see you. Thank you so much. We also have Fidelity Bank here. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. We have EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Thank you so much, sir. Moving on, we have Prudential Bank Ghana. Prudential Bank, thank you so much. Zenith Bank is also here. Let's see you. Oh, please give us a wave. Thank you so much. Standard Chartered Bank is amongst us as well. Standard Chartered, I've seen their stand over there. I'm sure they'll be joining us pretty shortly. The ADB Bank, thank you so much. It's not only a Greek, you also do car financing. I like that. Please put your hands together for them. Amazing. I'd love to hear from you as the show goes on. Cow Bank, the Cow Bank, thank you so much. Societe Generale Bank is also here. Thank you so much, clad beautifully in their red. First Atlantic Bank. Yeah, I saw their stand at the banking area, and I'm sure their reps are also with us. The GCB Bank. Oh, they are the back. Give us a wave, a big wave. Nice one. Thank you so much. I've already mentioned UBA, right? So, yes, we also have Access Bank. Access Bank is here as well with us. The Bank of Africa is here. UMB, Bank of Africa, right? Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. The UMB is also here. Universal Merchant Bank, thank you so much. And finally, we have the FBG Bank. I hear, oh, thank you so much. Is there any bank I've not mentioned that are here? please mention for us. Absa Bank, please forgive me. Let's put our hands together for them. Oh, Absa Bank, let's put our hands together for them. And which other bank, please? First National Bank. I thought I mentioned it. Apologies. Sorry. Is there any other bank? CBG as well is also here. Thank you so much. The whole purpose of this really is to just also have an idea of the banks that are joining us. I understand they have sweet rates for us. And particularly, I'll be interested in seeing the bank who can offer us the lowest rates, right? So the public can benefit from all that is happening here. I hope I've mentioned every bank here. Or if there's a bank I've not mentioned, maybe we should. If I show by hands, everything is sorted. Great. And my name is Jude Duncan. I also host the City Total Energies Auto Show. What we do is basically discuss cars, right? And for a very long time, we've been pushing the whole idea of making sure that we have affordable vehicles for everyone. So this is part of a vision we believe in at City FM and Channel 1 TV. And this is why this is so dear to us. You heard Samens also elaborate same. Without wasting much time, we'll call on our guest speaker, Professor Ebo Henson. I call him the marketer's marketer, to come tell us why this is a very... Please let's put our hands together for him till he gets up onto the podium. Sir, you're welcome.
Madam Young, the indefatigable Samens. Let's clap for the two of them alone. Absa Bank, because they forgot you, I'm starting with you. The last shall be first. Okay. And everybody else who's here. Good afternoon, good morning, and welcome. Last year, I went to church in Soweto at Bishop Musa Sono's church. And the church is called Grace. And a lady came for me in a car that looked like an aeroplane. So when I sat in the vehicle, I was wondering, what kind of car is this? So she has sent me a WhatsApp of what the car is. I'm coming. The car is from the Cherry Company. And the car is called Omoda. Omoda. Very powerful car. And I hear there's an Omoda C9. Then there's a regular Omoda. And I hear the specs vary by market and powertrain. It is offered in petrol and plug-in hybrid. As we drove to church that Sunday, every 4 cars we saw, 3 were from China. It was either a Jetto or a Haval or a Cherry or an Omoda. And I've been going to South Africa for 22 years. So to look at the streets on that Sunday morning and see 50 to 70% of every vehicle being Chinese, I knew there was a revolution going on in Africa. So based on that small anecdote, yesterday too, I got an article from a magazine called Daily Investor. The article was entitled, Chinese car brands eating We Buy cars for lunch. We Buy is a company that sells second-hand vehicles in South Africa. And they said Chinese brands are rewriting the rules of South Africa's vehicle market, especially among buyers under 35. Standard Bank's 2026 Youth Barometer found that 68% of young South Africans who buy Chinese vehicles buy them brand new. A striking reversal of the broader trend where 70% of younger buyers were buying second-hand vehicles. Finance purchases of Chinese vehicles among this group surged between 423% between 2021 and 2025, and now account for 11% of all cars bought by under 35s. This is finance purchases of Chinese vehicles. So I just wanted to tell the banks that in other countries, banks are very powerful in financing vehicle purchases. Madam Young and Samens and everybody else who's here, let me get back to the matter at hand. A showroom is normally a place where we admire finished products. Today, I would like us to use the showroom as a mirror. Every vehicle here on display today at Zonda Tec was designed somewhere and designed here as well. Was engineered somewhere and engineered here as well. So the question I want us to sit with this morning as I start my presentation is, how many of these vehicles will drive in 2030, 2035, 2040 and will carry the mark assembled in Ghana? Some men just said in the 70s we had Boafo. I'm praying that 30, 40 years from now we'll have vehicles that are made here, driven by Ghanaians, and are solid quality, so that the investments we make today will still be reaping benefits for us 10 years from now. Madam Young, the global automotive industry generates over $3 trillion with a T in annual revenue and employs more than 50 million people directly and indirectly across manufacturing, retail, supply chain, and services. Global vehicle production reached approximately 93 million units in 2003, with projections pointing toward 100 million units by 2030. This is not something that's going to happen and is happening per chance, but it's being driven by three converging factors. The first one is electrification. Electric vehicle sales surpassed 14 million units in 2023, representing more than 80% of all new car sales globally. One of the sales ladies told me that one of the cars outside is hybrid. So it's petrol and it's electric at the same time. The second converging issue is digitalization. Vehicles are becoming software-defined platforms. Over-the-air updates, autonomous driving systems, and connected mobility services are redefining what a car is. The third is supply chain realignment. Post-COVID disruptions and geopolitical tensions have triggered what analysts are calling friendshoring, not outshoring, friendshoring, which is the regionalization of manufacture away from small number of concentrated hubs towards multiple distributed centers of production. Here is my ramification for Ghana, because we are in Ghana. The global realignment is not a distant trend. Regional trade agreements are incentivizing local content. So for here, Zonda Tec is doing an amazing job in doing the assembly and giving us cars, like you've heard, for every segment and every market that wants to buy a car. Africa represents one of the world's most underserved automotive markets, and therefore one of its greatest growth opportunities. Vehicle ownership on this beautiful continent stands at fewer than 44 cars per 1,000 people, compared with over 800 per 1,000 in the United States of America. Africa's populations can reach 1.4 billion this year, and is set to double to 2.8 billion by 2063. The fastest growing consumer base on earth, with 60% of that population under the age of 25. So the government of Ghana introduced an automotive policy. And in Ghana today, we have companies like Zonda Tec. Ethiopia has attracted Hyundai, Marco Polo. Kenya's Associated Vehicle Assemblers have operated for decades. They assembled Toyota, Isuzu, Mitsubishi for the East African market. So for Ghana, credit must be given where credit is due. Madam Young, by the way, Madam Young has a degree from my department from the University of Ghana. I think you should clap for that one too. Very important. Yes. Yes. In 2015, she studied for an EMB in entrepreneurship from the Department of Marketing. It's important to understand who also gave her the ideas for what she's doing today. Leila, you don't agree? I think I should let them know. Okay. All right. Ghana still imports used vehicles, contributing to a significant trade deficit. What I'm advocating here today is that we need more of what Zonda is doing so that we can all afford vehicles that are new and that will last a lifetime. Now, let me turn my attention quickly to 4 types of vehicle assembly so that I'll start to wrap up. Stage 1 is semi-knockdown assembly. You import nearly complete vehicles. You carry out final assembly with minimal local content and then you sell. Stage 2 is completely knockdown assembly. You import individual parts, you assemble them fully within your borders. This requires higher skills and local labor content. Stage 3 is local component manufacturing. And I heard the vice president saying at Zonda Tec a few days ago that she wishes that for some of the parts, we would develop the local expertise to manufacture them here. I heard that. That's why I'm repeating it today as well. So stage 2 is completely knockdown assembly. Stage 3 is local component manufacturing. That's what our vice president is pushing for. Domestic production of seats, wiring, harnesses, plastics, glass, and ties, where supply chains begin to root locally and SME ecosystem begin to develop around the anchor assemblies. Stage 4 is engineering and design. Local research, local development, adaptation of vehicles to local conditions, and licensing of proprietary technology. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I pray that sooner than later, Zonda will get to 4, so that everything will be done here. Then the EMB and entrepreneurship would have come full cycle by the grace of God. Okay. All right. Oh, clap for the EMB and entrepreneurship. Okay. Research consistently shows, as I begin to close, that every direct job in vehicle assembly generates between 5 and 10 additional indirect jobs across component suppliers, logistics providers, maintenance and repair services, fuel and energy distribution, and also retail. Beyond raw employment numbers, automotive work is particularly valuable because it is skills intensive. So, for me, the strategic ingredients for Ghana's automotive success are within our reach. What is required is 6 things. Number 1, policy and intensives. Because you like Ben Avler so much, I heard him a few weeks ago on the show, Point of View, discussing with certain local assemblies that some tax rebates they used to enjoy were not there anymore, and therefore they used to pass it on to the end user. And they were making advocacy that the government should consider bringing those rebates back so that we can enjoy them as consumers. So I think policy and incentives totally matter. Then also issues around manufacturer partnership, intellectual property frameworks, joint ventures. And it's important because the more we do these things, the more we'll have a better automotive sector. And then Zonda Tec will thrive and thrive and thrive. By 2030, as I close, I want to see Zonda Tec spread to every corner of this country. I want to see them selling 1,000 to 3,000 cars minimum per quarter or per year. Madam Young, what do you prefer? Per month. I think per week. Let's just do it per week for her because she's a very aggressive salesperson. 1,000 to 3,000 units per week. By 2035, I want to see Ghana established as a net exporter of assembled vehicles within the ECOWAS. So Zonda Tec will be doing Banjul in the Gambia. They'll be doing Furabe College in Sierra Leone. They'll be selling to Liberia. They'll be selling to Guinea-Bissau. They'll be selling to Togo. And then if they are feeling adventurous, we'll even start exporting to Bloemfontein in South Africa. It is what it is. Okay. So by 2040, I want to see a fully integrated automotive ecosystem in Ghana from component manufacturing through to design and engineering. The case for Ghana's automotive sector is very overwhelming, economically, strategically, and socially. The question before us as I close is whether Ghana should pursue local automotive assembly and manufacturing. That's not the issue, but how quickly and how boldly we can act. Let me leave this with you as I close. Strengthen and fully fund the Ghana automotive development policy. This is to our policymakers. Give them the incentives they need. Give them the tax rebates they need. And then also pass mandatory local assembly requirements for government fleet purchases. Some men said we're buying these things some time ago. So we need to invest in financing, market access, policy support, build the workforce now. Ghana will lead Africa's industrial transformation if we spend enough resources on building our automotive delivery capacity. They are the nations that build conditions that make the choice inevitable. Ghana has the vision, Ghana has the talent, Ghana has the opportunity, Ghana has Zonda Tec. Oh, clap for Zonda Tec. It's impossible to speak without a final reference to the Bible. So I need to remind all of us that where there is no vision, the people perish. But where there's a vision that's married to Zonda Tec brands, diligent hands, the nation grows. So the time to act is now. On this note, I want to officially declare the Zonda Tec 2026 Automotive Fair formally open. God bless us all.
Thank you so much. The Zonda Tec Automotive. Oh, let's put our hands together for him. The exhibition is officially open. So what it means is that we would be able to go around and have a view for ourselves. All of the amazing, I beg your pardon, range of products on display for us. Now, this is particularly interesting because listening to Madam Yang from 2010, when they started, up until 2013, where they opened their assembly plant, up until December 2024, where they sold their first 1,000 units of the GWM, if I'm correct, right? It's been a remarkable story, and it's been possible because Ghanaians have believed in the vision. What we want to do is to take this to the next level, and we are grateful that you're on board. Thank you so much, Prof. Henson. Let's put our hands together for him. I usually refer to him as the marketer's marketer, right? And I don't just say that because he has a proven track record to it, right? And I look on his LinkedIn, for example, he is the first ranked marketing educator in Ghana. Let's put our hands together for that. Right? And he's part of the top 200 creators as far as marketing is concerned. So definitely comes into this with a wealth of experience as far as all of what we'll be discussing here is concerned. Let's put our hands together for him one more time. So earlier we acknowledged the banks that joined us to make this possible. Like I said, personally, I'm looking forward to the bank that can offer the lowest rate, right? It's very important for me because it will determine whether I'm able to walk away with a car or not. So please, banks, you have to do your magic today. Is it a good idea? If it's a good idea, please smile for me. Charlie, some people can't smile. Anyway, we are very honored to have joining us for today's program the Chartered Institute of Bankers. Please, if you are here, let's put our hands together for them. Thank you so much, madam. In fact, you were here very early, and you've been here throughout, sitting quietly and following. We are grateful for your time this morning, madam. We also have NAGRAT joining us. That's the National Teachers Graduate Association. Thank you so much. Amazing. The truth is that teachers need cars. You know, Charlie, they can't be walking to the they'll walk to the classroom and they're sweating, some way. They can't teach you all. So we are grateful NAGRAT is here, and they'll be following keenly and observing all what they have in store. Zonda have in store for us. We also have the Ghana Optometric Association. Please, if you're here, give us a wave. Ghana Optometric Association. All right, thank you so much. The truth is that if you don't see well, you can't drive, right? So they are here to join us and support this vision. Thank you so much for making it a point to be here. The Ghana Medical Association is also here, and the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Joining us also is the Ghana Institute of Architects and the University Teachers Association of Ghana. Let's put our hands together for all of these amazing dignitaries. Great. So what is going to happen now, having had this really important address on the importance of the local assembly industry, we are now going to have a look at what we have in store. Now, we have a wide range of vehicles. Like Samen said, it's a wide spectrum. Everything that you need, there's something for everyone, irrespective of the ladder you belong in. as far as society is concerned, right? You can walk away with something here. And the prices, let me say, for these 2 days have been significantly reduced. I'm saying this for all of us in here, as well as our viewers on Channel 1 TV. This program is live. So everything that is happening within this 2-day period for this event, we are reducing the prices. So you can walk away with a vehicle. After today, you're on your own, right? So please do all to be a part of what we are doing today. So what will happen is that Madam Yang will join us. Please, let's put our hands together for her. Thank you so much. Professor Ebo Henson would also join us. Thank you so much. Of course, Samuel Atamensa. Oh, let's put our hands together for our CEO. No. Oh, please clap for my CEO. My job is at stake, I beg you. Please clap for him. Amazing. Great. So there'll be a quick photo opportunity for us. Thank you so much. Our cameraman, great. Are we ready? 3, 2, okay. 3, 2, 1. Now give us the biggest smile possible. Amazing. Let's put our hands together for them. So what will happen now is that we'll move to the Cherry range of vehicles we have here. We'll also go to the GWM vehicles we have, and we'll get to hear from the founder and the CEO of Zonda Tec again, Madam Yang, who will be talking me through all of the amazing products here and why the cars are so cheap, right? So this is a good idea. Our invited guest, affordable. Thank you very much. Cheap is relative. Affordable is the answer. Thank you so much.
I learned a new word.
So our distinguished guests who've been invited can also join us as we walk through all of these amazing products.
Please, I also wanted to announce why today there are so many banks here. Because before the joint Zonda, they said, especially for these 2 days, some can even offer the interest rate annually 10%.
Oh, let's put our hands together for our banks.
10%. So if you want a vehicle, today, tomorrow is the moment.
If you want a vehicle, today and tomorrow is the moment. I'm not sure you want to miss out on this. Thank you so much.
And also, Professor Hinson needs to appoint me as his assistant professor. He will teach theory and I teach practice.
That is a good idea. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to join us to go through all of this. Professor Hinson, you have a new teaching assistant. Amazing. So we have this truck right here. Madam Yang, you'd want to just tell us about this amazing truck you are seeing here.
So what you are seeing here is the Cherry pickup.
Okay.
This one is petrol. So that's why the price is much down. Cherry, we want to use these products to penetrate the market. So they give us the target. When we first enter the market, we don't need to earn profit. We just want to lure the customers into Zonda to patronize the vehicles.
And I understand this truck right here is going for as low as under 300,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
Incredible. And I'm looking at the vehicle right now. All of the special features you'd want to see in a modern vehicle is in here.
This one is not only modern, also full of high technology. And inside, you can see pure leather seats.
So the inside of the vehicle, as you are saying, is purely leather seats.
Yes,
for some of them. Amazing. We're moving on to some other vehicles on display. You are still watching the Channel 1 and Zonda Tec Ghana Limited Auto Sale and Expo, currently going through the amazing range of affordable vehicles. And now we come to yet another Cherry vehicle. There's a Cherry Tiggo 7.
Yeah, this is the Cherry Tiggo 7. We also have a Cherry Tiggo 7 Pro Max.
Okay.
So there are two types. So the Cherry Tiggo 7, the factory, they designed it just to give the very low, the lowest price, just to, because we know in Ghana, there are teachers, there are nurses, doctors, and even professors. They need a vehicle. So this one, we use it to really offer the benefits to our teachers, our nurses, and our professors.
So this is an SUV.
This is a purely SUV.
And we have similar ones that are also hybrid, as far as the Cherry Tiggo 7 is concerned.
We also have hybrid.
Amazing. Madam Yanga, let's put hands together for her, by the way.
See this one, the clearance is so high. So that's why we call it SUV. So even if you are driving on a very bad road, it can easily pass.
Amazing. So the suspension is great. The mobility, the movement of the vehicle is also very durable. Madam Yang, tell us.
And
now,
we have a different colors
of the vehicle
we
on
tailor for the customers.
Because I've seen the black and you have the red, and which other color do you have it
We
in?
have a silver, we have a white, we have even two colors combined.
Oh, amazing.
Yes.
So two different colors combined on the Cherry Tiggo 7.
Tiggo 7, so we make the roof and then the body so attractive to other people.
Amazing. So do you assemble the vehicles here in Ghana?
I assemble the vehicles in Ghana.
Amazing. Talk to me about this. This looks like luxury.
This one is a purely luxury.
Amazing.
It's not only luxury for this one. It's also about safety. So we design it specifically for high executives in Ghana.
I saw that for quite a number of your vehicles, you have the 5-star safety rating.
Yes.
Talk to us about it. How did Zonda come to be able to achieve that for your vehicles?
All these vehicles, when the factory export, they're not only exporting to African countries, they're also exporting to European countries, especially like this vehicle now is so popular in Israel. So you see, Israel, the standard is very high. So if we want to enter that country, we have to pass that standard. We have to achieve that standard to enter that market. That's why our Cherry series of vehicles, our standard is really high.
And this is a 7-seater.
This is a 7-seater. Yes.
Amazing. And it's clearly luxury. I mean,
it's 8-seater.
An 8-seater actually.
Actually, 8-seater.
Wow.
Yeah, you see, this one actually has a big screens. We call it a PHEV. So it's hybrid.
And also petrol.
Yeah, it's a plug-in, has electric motor, also has petrol. So every month you spend 1,000 cedis, can take you to everywhere.
Incredible. 1,000 cedis and you're good to go anywhere.
1,000 cedis and you are covered.
And the car feels so sleek.
It is so luxurious when you're driving it. And even, you see, if later Ghana will have a good communication system, this kind of vehicles, it can self-drive.
Amazing.
It can self-park. So you just put your hand here.
And you're good to go.
The vehicle will take you to any destination you want to go.
Amazing. Zonda Tec Ghana Limited.
You are sitting inside, enjoy your luxury, enjoy your massage.
Oh, incredible. So for this luxury range of vehicle, there is a self-park, there is massage in there, and it clearly gives a very luxurious feel on the vehicle. And only Zonda Tec is giving us this offer.
Yes, only Zonda Tec. This is affordable luxury.
Affordable luxury, you say. You are still watching the Auto Sale and Expo 2026. We have the very privilege of Madam Yang taking us through all of the amazing vehicles. Now talk us through this.
This one, we call it ICA V27.
ICA V27.
It is the newest version of a high-end electric vehicle in China.
So this is a purely electric vehicle.
Purely electric. Even in so many countries, this vehicle has not reached there yet. Because China, everybody know Madam Yang can do wonderful marketing, amazing marketing. Immediately when the vehicle come out, they send only 4 units.
Only 4 units of this vehicle, and it's already in Ghana.
It's already in Ghana.
Tell us the secret. How are you able to make it happen?
Because they have a faith in Zonda. They have a faith in Ghana.
Who is best suited to use this type of vehicle?
this type of a vehicle, even you yourself is the best suitor. You need to use
guys,
this
what do you
one.
think? It fits me, right?
And also let's let channel 1 have the charging station. I will come to establish the charging station, the infrastructure for channel 1. Then every day you just drive your vehicle there and it can charge. Then you can use for the next 10 days to half a month.
Without even having to charge.
Without even to charge.
So with less than 1,000 Ghana cedis, you'll be able to drive this vehicle
Less
for
than
much long.
1,000 cities. And this one, what's more advanced about this vehicle is it also has a booster inside. So even when the vehicle is about to, even when the electricity is about to finish, then the booster inside will recharge the vehicle
Before you get to your charging
Before
station.
you get to your charging
And
station.
all of what you are seeing is under 600,000 Ghana cedis.
Under.
Incredible.
So this one is like you have a power bank in your car.
So you have an active power bank in your car for emergencies when your charging is gone down.
This is the amazing part of China high technology.
Amazing. So this is the iCar V27 reef vehicle and it's purely 100% electric. Incredible scenes here
Electric
at the
luxury.
Zonda Tec. Electric, affordable luxury. Because the truth is that we see some vehicles that are second-hand and they cost more than 600,000, and they don't have all of the features that we are seeing.
That's why
in there.
we are here to revolutionize and give the real benefit to the customers.
Amazing. Talk us through the GWM Haval. This is incredible.
This is the Haval H9. This one is a diesel vehicle. So this vehicle, actually, I want to tell a story to you.
Tell me.
Like half a year ago, one customer bought this vehicle and then he was driving along the Accra Kumasi highway.
Yeah.
It went into severe accident. Because of this vehicle, saved his life.
So the safety ratings of this vehicle is impeccable.
High class.
Amazing.
High class. And also the consumption of fuel is minimum. And it's a diesel. So if you are going to the mines, this is the perfect one for you. And it's so comfortable. It is 7 seaters and it's so long. It's even longer than Land Cruiser.
And there's enough trunk room space if you want to keep stuff in your car as well.
It's spacious enough. So first, we designed this vehicle specifically for Middle East. The Qatar family, then immediately last year purchased 6,000 units.
6,000 units of the GWM tank.
The Haval H9.
H9.
So this one is really affordable, high-end vehicle, and it consumes minimum of diesel.
Amazing. So who is suited to use this car?
Also you.
I
you
like-
fit for every car.
Interesting.
Because
interesting.
why you fit for this car? Then if you are sitting in this car, you are a high-class man and give you enough space to stretch your legs.
It's very important. Amazing. You are still watching the Zonda Tec Auto Ghana, Zonda Tec Ghana Limited Auto Sale and Expo. What we are doing now is to go through all of the amazing range. We just successfully look through the cherry range of products. Now what we are doing is to go through the GWM vehicles. We've already dealt with one. We are coming to yet another. Now this is the first van I've seen. So from the trucks and from starting from heavy equipment, bringing in vehicles, assembling vehicles now, this is the most luxurious van I've ever seen on display. Talk us through what we are currently seeing right now.
This one, we call it MPV. It's a Gaosan, the newest service of MPV. So you see, it can take 8 people, and then even the seats, we design it in a way the Emirates first class seat. So if the driver is driving you, you can sleep here and enjoy the massage.
So the seats recline.
The seats will fall down.
They fall back, and there's also massages for it.
Massage, then you are enjoying. Then if you are going for long distance, this one is good. You sit inside. Then after 3 hours, 4 hours, and you have a dose, then the destination is already there. And the best thing about this vehicle is also PHEV. It's hybrid. It also consumes minimum 4.
Hybrid, minimum 4, and you can also charge it.
You can even charge it.
Incredible. So the seats here are suited for like a first class Emirates seat.
First class Emirates seats, and because of the EV side, so all of the high technology is inside this vehicle.
Amazing. Talk to us about the screen, because I'm seeing a really large screen, almost bigger than your average, tablet. And I'm seeing a very sophisticated and a very sleek feel of the vehicle.
You see, when we're designing big screen, we consider about the passengers and also the driver. If the driver wants to go to a destination, he doesn't want to use his screen of the phone to check the Google Map. So
Everything
you
is
can put
fitted
on
for you.
here, and then it will show the movement of the vehicle, the left side and the right side, the front and back side of the vehicle to check your safety. And in the meantime, then it will show the map on the vehicle. So you get everything on this big screen. It's
Amazing.
like you are enjoying a movie on the vehicle, for the vehicle.
Guys, let's put our hands together for Madam Yang. Incredible things we are seeing here. So this is for every kind of terrain, every kind of road.
This one
This vehicle will
especially,
take you there.
especially, just now you asked this one for, it fits for who? Especially for the hotels in Ghana. If they want to use it to receive their
Visitors
customers
from
from
the
the
airport.
airport, and with a lot of luggage, if there are prestigious customers, they want to use, guests, they want to use it to receive. This is the right vehicle for them.
So GWMYEW 80 MPV.
Yes.
Incredible. Every
Yes.
kind of place will send you there. So the hoteliers, this is for you. If you pick your visitors from the airport, the seats in the vehicle are not different from that of the airplane.
Also for government institution.
Can also get it on
Yes.
board.
Yes.
Amazing. Talk to us about the tank. This I've seen around, but it looks incredible every time you get up close. What vehicle are we looking at now?
This Tank 500
Okay.
in China, we call it amazing vehicle in China. You know why? Now, even in other countries, I said in a lot of African countries, you go to their presidency, the vehicle they use to receive the dignitaries
Is the
from
Tank
other
500.
countries, even the presidents from other countries, is this Tank 500. This one is also hybrid. You see, it has massage, everything in the vehicle, and the strength is out of your expectation. And in the meantime, because of the hybrid function, it consumes minimum fuel for you. So it can, if for example, let's assume Ghana government is using this vehicle, and Ghana, the ministers, they're using this vehicle, how much fuel, how much money can save for the government?
So you consume less fuel than your average Land Cruiser somewhere.
30 to 40% less fuel than the normal vehicle.
Incredible. And it's also very affordable than your average.
Affordable, luxurious.
Wow. And this is for government officials and any CEO who wants
Any
to
CEO.
feel very
so
luxurious.
tomorrow when you are promoted, you move from those vehicles to this vehicle.
I like that. I like that you've seen the vision already.
Yes, I planned for you already.
Amazing. So this is the Tank 500. I want to just take a quick look at the interior of the vehicle. Already I'm seeing the leather seats. Oh God, this
You
is
see?
so beautiful.
Even, in the morning when you are sitting inside this vehicle, when you are going to work, picture it. Is it not an enjoyment? So just now you mentioned the teachers, they don't have a vehicle, so they're already sweating when they get to the classroom. So now, when you are inside this vehicle, when you get to the office, what's your feeling?
I mean, you even get the clearance of mind to be able to focus on your
And
work.
also, imagine in the traffic, and because if the traffic is heavy, people are concerned about the consumption, the spending of the fuel money. And this one, once it's in traffic, it doesn't consume any fuel because the electric motor will work itself to save money for you.
Amazing. So this is only brought to you by Zonda Tec Ghana Limited.
Only by Zonda.
The Tank 500, and it's best for anybody doing politics, a CEO. You are interested in having a luxurious, four-wheel drive vehicle big enough to take you places, also very fuel efficient. right?
More efficient. That is,
Amazing.
it's about the strength, luxury, and full efficiency.
Will you say this? I mean, all of the cars look really posh, strong, and also very efficient, right? But will you say this is the strongest vehicle you have on the market?
The strongest one, every vehicle is strong from Zonda. And this one, because every government is like a government official's car.
Amazing.
Let's move to that one. I want to introduce this car to you.
Tell me about
Tank
it.
300.
Okay.
This is the Tank
500 and the
this
Tank
Tank 300. Let me tell you, in China, nobody use other cars but this Tank 300.
So very
especially for the youth, especially for those who are traveling far, because this is a 4x4. So when people are asking me, oh, Madam Mia, do you have the other brand? They say, oh, it really confuses me. I said, in China, everybody only buy this Tank 300 to travel. And this one really fits the Ghana road. Now Ghana everywhere, we're building the road. So if you use other brands, you use for 2 years, you regret. But for this one, you use for 5 years, you come to thank Madam Yang. You use for 10 years, you want to put this one into your collection.
Wow. And I want to believe that there are parts available at all your 13 branches across the country. If you need any services, you need every maintenance, spare parts, you have it all covered at your 13 branches.
For Zonda, it's not only about spare parts, it's also about after-sale experience. So we want to give our customers the best after-sale experience. They just come and sit in the waiting room, enjoy their water.
The whole experience
yes,
is
and
amazing.
This one is fixed.
So for those who love the long road trips, who like to travel on road,
especially in the mining zones, take this one to the mining zones
and
to
you are
test.
good to go.
Tomorrow, if you take this to the mining zones and it doesn't satisfy you, return to Zonda. We return the money to you.
Tank 300, you call it.
Tank 300.
Unbelievable. Let's come to the POA, right? Because this
Yeah.
car I've sat inside before,
This one.
and I can attest to the durability, the efficiency, and the strength of the vehicle. Talk to us around how luxurious and how comfortable this POA truck is.
Before I introduce this power pickup, I want to tell you one thing. In China, before we say there is only power pickup and other pickups. So power pickup control the China market for over 20 years. Yes, so that's why they have, the R&D center have over 120,000 people.
120,000.
120,000. That's why in China we value engineers. Engineers, they like doing research. They like designing the vehicles. So they pay them well, and then they design the vehicle, especially the pickups, to tailor for the customers.
So in your initial address today, you mentioned that the Heritage Caravan embarked on the nationwide tour on one of these vehicles, toured 16 countries, and now even Channel One has been using it for 3 years, and we've not recorded any issues with it. What makes it so durable?
I always say that it's the responsibility the GWM have for the society. And also this one is in China market for 25 years. So China, the market has also tested the products now in other countries, in the neighboring countries, like in Cote d'Ivoire, in South Africa, in all these countries. This is a #1 product, not
Amazing.
others.
Talk to us about the price, right? And who can benefit from this? Of course, I know I look very great in this car already. So just talk to us around how much this is going for, the affordability, and where we can get this to.
So now, today and tomorrow, we're doing special promotion. This one, automatic pickup with high function, it also doesn't reach 400,000 cedis.
400,000 cedis.
Doesn't reach now for today and
So
tomorrow.
it is under 400,000 cedis
For
today,
for today
and
and
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
because of the auto sale and expo.
Because of today and tomorrow program collaboration with the the Channel One.
Thank you so much, Madam Yang. It's always a pleasure. And thank you for your leadership and your service and for your commitment towards improving the automobile industry. But basically, before you let go of us, I want to just get a few thoughts from you. We've seen the remarkable work you are doing in improving our local economy through jobs creation, through skills development. In fact, yesterday or a few days ago, we saw the vice president come to your assembly plant and she basically endorsed the amazing work you are doing. Talk to me. Where do you see the Zonda brand going in the next 25 years, in the next 50 years?
First, I want to use this chance to thank the Vice President for visiting Zonda and supporting Zonda, supporting the skill, the technology transformation in Ghana and the auto policy in Ghana. For the next 20 to 25 years, Zonda, we position ourselves as a car manufacturing company. So like I told you, GWM have more than 120 engineers in China working for them. Chery also has more than 200,000 engineers working for them. So I always see that a country, we need more engineers. And why I started the auto assembly, because I'm in Ghana for nearly 20 years. I understand Ghanaian youth, they're so good at mechanical engineering. That is my dream, to influence them to do skills and technology transformation to our Ghana youth. So in the future, they can follow Madam Yang's dream. So Madam Yang can start a car assembly factory, a car manufacturing factory. They can do the same. So by doing this, I want to influence the youth. So really, my dream is to impact the youth in Ghana.
Finally, before you let go of us, and thank you so much, we've also seen the incredible investments Zonda Tec is doing in Ghana, not only through providing affordable vehicles, but also investing in the youth, like you said. I quite recall you mentioned one time in Ashaman where you opened a service center and you saw that even crime rate had reduced in the area. Talk to us around the different investments you are making and why for you as a company it's very important for you.
You see, Zonda, we have 3 assembly plants and we have 13 branches in Ghana. With the youth, they have energy, they need the job. I was always teaching my son, he needs to go to school to study hard. If he doesn't study, it's like the people who are out of school who don't work. Work is an amazing thing for the youth, because when they're working in the factories, when they're working in the companies, they get their value realized. And then when they return home, they can tell their children, see, your father is working so hard, and now your father is an engineer. And look at, even when they see this vehicle, the 10500 is made by who? Is made by your father. So
Here in Ghana,
so he can tell his child, and then the child I can tell the grandchild. So this is a dream I bring to the Ghana youth. For me, I always say that money, if I keep it only in my own pocket, that one is a waste. But if I bring out and I attract more investment to Ghana, and I invest on the youth, that is the real value for the nation. So me, I'm here for the nation.
thank you for being here for us Ghanaians, thank you for your leadership in the automobile space. We see it, we recognize it, and we are grateful for all that you are doing. Madam Yang,
And
thank you so
I'm
much.
also very grateful to Channel One, to Mr. Simmons, to all our colleagues in Channel One. So thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you. You had there Madam Yang, who walked us through all of the amazing products on display and also talked to us around all that Zonda Tec is doing to improve the automobile industry in Ghana. Now, what we are doing basically is to help drive Ghana's automobile industry through local assembly, through innovation, and through accessible vehicle ownership. Not only accessible, but also affordable vehicle ownership. Now, we're very privileged to have Madam Yang, who is the CEO and founder of Zonda Tec Ghana Limited, run us through the amazing range of products on display. As far as the Chery vehicles are concerned, and also the GWM. She took us through the YEW vehicle, which is like a minibus. She also took us through the Tank 500, which she tells us is a very popular choice in China. She took us through the Tank 300, which she says is best for road trip adventures and for those who just enjoy traveling on road. Earlier, we also had her join us, talk to us around the Cherry products, the Cherry Tiggo 7, the Cherry Tiggo 7 Pro Max, and also the Cherry Truck vehicle. Now, what will happen now is that we are going to get a lot more deeper into the other vehicles on display. Now, we've been joined by a product specialist with Zonda Tec Ghana Limited. Sam, met him already. Hi, Sam. Good morning and welcome. How you doing? It was an amazing amazing program, I beg your pardon, earlier today. We got to learn about Zonda Tec in a different way, and we have you now to give us more insight into the vehicle. So, talk to us. This is the biggest car I've seen here today. Okay. This is a 700.
Okay, so basically for this vehicle, we have, in Ghana, we only have 70 units all over the world. 70 units. This is a modified version. What you can see is we have the carbon fiber. And also on the bonnet, we have everywhere here. Definitely 4x4, and also the ground clearance with also the air suspension inside. So basically for this car, this is a PHEV electric vehicle. Yes, also petrol. And also V6 twin turbo engine. Exactly. Yes, this is the biggest and the most luxurious. Inside, all of the, yes, you can check the inside, but minor step first. Firstly, what you can see the inside is the leather seats. They are from the Italy directly. And also, the sunlight, the starlight roof, what we can see only at the Rolls Royce you can see it, but about here everywhere is a starlight. It's a starlight. Let me open for you.
Wow. So there's a screen that you can access at the top of the vehicle.
Yes, exactly. And also in the middle, we have the wireless charge. And also in the hand box, we have the cooling box, like the refrigerator. And also at the back, you see, we can also have something inside.
So the seats are able to fall over to create more space.
Exactly.
Amazing.
And also we have the little screen
And you
over
also
here.
have your in-cooler options right in front of the middle seat at the back, so you can control the coldness, the AC from the back as well.
Exactly.
This is incredible. So
And
this is a Tank
massage front and
700.
back. Yes.
So there's a massaging option on the seats
Front and the back.
for all the seats you need.
Exactly.
Incredible. How? This is. Let me just take a quick. Wow. So,
Tank 700, a depart.
because I'm looking on the screen right now, and it detects that there's somebody in the seat. So, who is best suited to use this type of vehicle?
You can get any of the car in Zonda. You are the best choice, I know.
Amazing. So there are 17 units of this vehicle.
Yes.
Great. Talk to us around this motorcycle.
Around this motorcycle, now we are talking. This one, the overall in this whole world, this is the first 8-cylinder engine, 2.0 Soul motorcycle.
Wow. And is this, because this is the first motorcycle I've seen on display from Zonda Tec.
Yes.
Wow. So how expensive is this? Because it looks very luxurious. It looks very posh.
But you know, in Ghana, what you can get from Zonda, everything is affordable luxury. And for this one, the price later we will show on the screen, because this one is only limited in Ghana. We only bring 4. Only 4.
Only 4. So what
Yes.
if somebody is interested in getting more than 4? Will an order be placed? What's the process like in trying to get more? If someone is watching and they are interested in this automobile right now.
You know, before what we are seeing is this limited version. Everyone, if you come the first, you will get this motorcycle. But right now, because of the channel one, and also we are doing a promotion right here. If you want to place the order, just come here. We will sign it on our Excel list and then send it to our factory. Let them to get approval. So they will manufacture for us, then ship it to here.
Amazing. So this is the only motorcycle you have on display right now.
Exactly.
Incredible. Let's move to the very popular. This is
It's very popular.
very, very popular and also very acclaimed. A lot of people talk about the Haval Jolion.
Yes.
They say it's noted for its smooth ride and its efficiency as far as fuel is concerned. Talk to me about
You
this
want to
car.
enjoy every car right here.
It's incredible. And the finishing, as far as the interior is concerned, is also very well spoken about. Talk to
Yes.
me about the unique features of this car.
About this one, the one you are sitting is not Haval Julian. It's Haval Julian Premium.
Premium.
It's premium version. They have the 360-degree camera, and also the seats is electric seats. And also this one, the screen is larger than the standard version. Also, you can use a voice control.
Do we have also the massager in this vehicle?
This one, no, but the interior, the leather seats is very luxurious. Once you are sitting inside it, you feel like the massage.
Incredible. So this is the premium version
Yes.
of the Haval Jolene.
Exactly.
And it's also on sale here at Zonda Tec. Let me just ask you a trick question right now. What would you say is your favorite car among all the ranges of products?
My
you have?
favorite car.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say something about our latest vehicle. My favorite one is the Cherry V27. That one is a range extender electric vehicle. Because in Ghana, if you drive any car in Ghana, the best way is you drive the EV. EV is the future. Because you know, once you buy in a car in Ghana, you go in the transportation. Every week, at least 7,000 Ghana cedis
On fuel.
for the fuel.
Yeah.
Or even right now, the price is getting higher. So perhaps 1,500 maximum or minimum. But if,
Interesting.
yes, but if you are driving some of the EV car, EVs are the best in Ghana right now. Because once you are driving the EV, the maximum you will charge for the car 200 Ghana cedi or 300 Ghana cedis for over all week. And you don't have to very nervous about the range. Because the iCar V27, what we get, they have the generator inside. You can buy the fuel, and also you can get your car into the charging station. That's why I choose the iCar. That's why I choose the iCar V27 as my best choice.
I like your choice because I heard your CEO talk to me about the vehicle, and she was also talking about the fact that it's a very strong vehicle and it is very efficient.
Yes.
You know, let's just go to the top and try to get the view of some of the vehicles upstairs. So what we'll do right now is that we'll take a quick break. When we are back, we have an amazing range of products on display. And okay, we'll just go on and just talk to you around what is happening here. We are currently inside the Zonda Tec Auto Showroom, where we are going through all of the available vehicles on display. We are currently in the gallery of the Zonda Tec Ghana Limited. I have with me Sam, my friend, for today, and hopefully afterwards he would be, because we'll be interacting more on the vehicles on display. Wow, looks very spacious.
Yes.
And I've seen a particular type of vehicle here. What vehicle are you referring to? And what are the vehicles on display right now?
Actually, this kind of cars we're parking inside on the first floor is the ArcFox T1. These cars, we also have some story on it. Because about this particular car, this is also part of our discounted cars. The reason why we put those cars inside and upstairs, because these are purely EV. You know, we all know that if the EV is over outside and getting the sun over there, it's not good for the battery. That's why we put all of cars right here.
So
And
this is
particular
a complete 100% EV vehicle.
100% EV.
Wow.
And this is our most affordable Dongfeng Nami box.
How
This
much
one,
is it going for?
This one is on the discount. Only today and tomorrow, we give you 220,000 Ghana cedis for
And you
particular
can walk
discount.
away with this.
This
Is
one,
it an SUV?
this is
a
a kind of
mini
SUV. Kind of SUV. 100%. And also you can see the ground clearance. A lot of people are using it around those area.
So you get this EV vehicle and you're spending under 1,000 cedis to be able to fuel your car or charge your vehicle.
Never. Using this one, 200 Ghana cedis for the weekly transport.
And that is it. You are good to go.
That's it.
Only 200 cedis a week.
Only 200 cedis.
And these are similar ranges. This
is a Dongfeng vehicle. This is a Dongfeng vehicle. It's from the same manufacturer, but that one is the most affordable one. So I recommend all of our Ghanaians trying to start from the basic one. Yes.
Amazing. Talk to me. So this is similar to that
Yes,
one as well.
everything same.
All right, great. But this is bigger. The Vigo is bigger than the box.
Yes.
But they are similar in terms of the make of the vehicle.
Exactly.
Talk to me about the Cherry iCar 03.
Cherry iCar 03. This one is the same, the one that we are checking on the first floor. This one, everything you can check, they got fully boxing outside. You see, it's the exterior looks very nice.
Yeah.
And also once you open the car, it's a frameless door.
So this is also fully electric.
Fully electric.
And 200 cedis a weekly charge. You are good to go.
Actually, I don't think this one is up to 200 Ghana cedi because this range is 400 kilometers pure charge. And that's one Nabi box is 330.
Okay. Interesting. So if you've not exhausted the kilometer range, you are good to drive it as far as you want.
You can go to drive anywhere else. Before we have the customer in our showroom at the Tema head office.
Yeah.
The customer get the car and drive the car, go to the Takrady. Because of the traffic, because of everything, just the charge for 20 minutes or 30 minutes along the way.
And it's funny because you will not spend 200 cedis or less to be able to go to Takrady. So if you have this electric vehicle, you pretty much can travel across without having to bother around fuel cost and all of that.
Exactly.
And there's the Cherry iCar 03. Incredible. Let's see the other vehicles there before we wrap up. You are still watching the Channel 1 TV and Zonda Tec Ghana Limited Auto Sale and Expo. And we had an amazing launch earlier. Madam Yang, the CEO, gave us the opening remarks and spoke to us around the need for affordable and also luxurious vehicles and improving generally the automobile industry in Ghana. We also had Sabolata Mensah, who is the CEO of City FM and Channel 1 TV, talk to us around why this is a very important partnership and why we need to join hands in improving local enterprise and also Ghana's automobile industry. We heard from Professor Ebo Henson, who is a marketer and a professor of marketing, talk to us also around the changing trends as far as the automobile industry is concerned. And right after that, we had the official launch. Madam Yang joined Samuelata Mensah, Professor Ebo Henson, to officially launch the Auto Sale Expo together with Zonda Tec and Channel 1 TV. Now, the good news about all of what is happening is that it's a 2-day event. We have over 15 banks here who are offering incredible rates for our lovely viewers to be able to purchase a vehicle. So after today, you may be able to get the vehicle all right, but it'll be more expensive. So I think that if you are considering buying a vehicle, it's a good idea to walk in to the Zonda Tec Auto Showroom in Jowolu today to purchase a vehicle because it is much cheaper and you are definitely getting your money's worth. Now let me also tell you about an interesting thing. Madam Yang took us through some of the vehicles, and now I have my friend Sam helping us also understand a different range of vehicles. Earlier, if you are wondering, we're downstairs, but now we are in the gallery of the Zonda Tec Auto Showroom where only electric vehicles are here. We've seen the Dongfeng, we've seen the Cherry iCar 03, and all that we are saying is that there is value for money. You are able to spend less to travel more, and that is the whole idea of luxury and affordability coming together the Zonda way. Sam, talk to me about this.
This is the ArcFox T1.
Okay.
Fully electric, everything electric. You can see the spacious interior, and also you just use one button to close and open the trunk.
So this is also a fully electric vehicle. What's the kilometer range?
425.
425 kilometers. So until you exhaust it, you are free to travel anywhere you want to go.
You're just free to travel.
You know, it's interesting because earlier Madam Yang was making a point as to how one of the vehicles, I believe the Cherry, had some kind of power bank where if you deplete the charge, you are still able to travel for some kilometers. Do you have some for some of these vehicles?
These ones, we only have that one. That's why when you're asking me that question, I will choose the iCar 27.
I get you. So these are still electric vehicles?
Yes, everything same.
Everything are the same here. So 425 kilometer, you are good to go. Wow. Who is best suited to be able to use this type of vehicle?
To be honest, for such kind of EVs, I recommend those who just living around this city area to get such kind of vehicle. Because we know in Ghana, if people you drive in the car, you pay a lot for the maintenance, you pay a lot for the fuel consumption. It's very bad. And also for those who you just start your family business, you just start your own business or just to create your family, those EVs are best for you. Why? Because this kind of car, you don't have to find any particular charging station. We have the charging gun with the car by itself. So anytime you're getting off the work, you drive the car, go to your home, and you just charge it in your home charging station. And one night after, the car from 0% to 100%. So zero of the fuel consumption, and then driving the car very smoothly.
Sam, I want you to just sit in the car with me and just talk to me about the features, right? So maybe you can join me from the other side.
Okay.
And let's see what all of this is about. So this is the interior of the car. Also very sleek. Obviously it's not on, but it looks very simple, right?
Yes.
You don't need a key, obviously, to start it. So you just start it with your...
Honestly speaking, if you are using any of the EV cars, there's no start button inside the car. The reason why, because it's very old actually. For such kind of EV cars, all you need to do is just take your key inside the car, and then you press the brake, change the gearbox, we can go.
So you sit in the car, your leg on the brake, you change it from park to drive, and you're moving.
Exactly.
There's no push to start. There's no turning of the key.
Davi.
I like that. So who is best suited for this type of vehicle, right? And who would you say this kind of vehicle would definitely help as far as, you know, their daily commute is concerned, as far as moving from one place to the other is concerned?
To be my point of view, I think those who are budget limited, those who can afford the EV vehicle, because you know, for the maintenance, sometimes the maintenance it will take a lot of money. Sometimes the fuel consumption will take a lot of money. Any family members, any people in Ghana, if they want to buy a car, if they want to, you know, lower their daily cost for the particular car, come to Zonda, get this car. You will know in the future.
How much is this car going for?
This car is still under the discount. We will show you the price later.
So with less than 300,000 Ghana cedis, actually, you can get a brand new vehicle, right? So this is truly incredible. Wow. And these are all the same, right?
Yeah, all the same.
Talk to me about the one at the far end. That's
That
Haval.
one is a Haval H9. Just like what our Madam Yang told us. This car saved some people's life.
Through an accident, right?
Yes.
Because
through
of
an
the
accident.
safety features.
Exactly.
We are being told for the vehicles you have on display, they are a 5-star. They have a 5-star safety rating.
5-star safety range.
What does that mean for those who?
Firstly, what we can see about this car is very, very heavy. And also the chassis is not unibody, which means if you remove these cars outside, the car you can still drive it because we have the leather frame inside.
Say that again. If you remove
the outside of the car, just like you remove the door, you remove the glass, you can still drive this car.
Wow.
Because we have the leather frame inside the car. All the off-road car, if you do not have the leather frame, how can you say this is off-road? Just like this structure. You see this structure?
Yeah.
This particular one.
Yeah.
This structure is what we call a leather frame. If any of the off-road car do not have such kind of structure, this is a fake off-road car. If you have this kind of things, this is a very, very hardcore off-road vehicle.
So it's clearly suited for the off-road nature, bumpy roads, you know.
Any
and you can use it for long journey travel.
Yes, any road. And also for such kind of cars, although it's a leather frame, they are inside and it's heavier than before. But for the suspension, let's check something usually we cannot see it yet. So please come.
Talk to me about the suspension of this vehicle.
Suspension. All the cars what we have for here is the double wishbone suspension. You can see this is 100% aluminum.
Yeah.
It's tough and also very light. And once you can drive in the car, you feel like everything is under your control. And also you see the wheel size is also very big, and then the ground clearance. And then even for the step, although from the cover it's just like the plastic, but under it is still aluminum.
Wow. Talk to me about your parts, right? I listened to your CEO.
Spare parts.
Yes, and she said to me that it's not only about selling cars, it's also about offering that experience, right? That after sales experience, so people will know what it's like to own their vehicles, affordable but also quality, right? So I don't know, just briefly, why do you believe so strongly again that Zonda Tec offer the best as far as after sales is concerned, as far as your spare parts are concerned?
Okay, we are always saying that our slogan is we built in Ghana, we are building Ghana. Following with this slogan, we are established 11 of the branches in all over the nationwide in Ghana, Temali, and also some Kumasi, even the Budubram, Kaswa, Takrady, Takwa. Those far place, any place you can find us. And also each of the place where we have the spare parts everywhere. Also the warehouse is everywhere, because you know, unlike the before there are some people you just buy a car from them, and once the deal is closed, they just run away. Once you want to repair, once you want to go to change your any filter or doing anything of the maintenance, they just run away. Nobody is helping you. But now what we are here, we're based in Ghana for nearly 20 years. 20 years, what does that mean? Because this company is a Ghana-based company. A lot of people working here, they are all Ghanaians. So we fully understand people's demand, like fully understand what their customer is looking for. So we give a lot of spare parts fully available. Just around that side, this is our biggest service center, around there. So around the big service center, what we have is we have the international mechanics, and we also have a lot of people over there to help you to change the spare parts and do everything for you for the after sales. Once you are facing any difficulties, give us a call. We will give you the best service and the best spare parts ever done before.
So we can walk into the Jowlu showroom service center,
yes,
and get our vehicle service. Any vehicle at all, as far as it's either a Cherry or the Hava, right? And the tanks. But the trucks, we've not really seen a lot of the trucks. I saw a couple of them parked outside. Yeah, the Forland range of vehicles. Talk to me about them, and also why it's so important for those involved in like heavy duty stuff, and why they need a Forland to probably help them do that kind of work they are into.
Okay, so because Zonda, we are always saying something like this, like wherever your budget it is, you can get a car from Zonda. And no matter what is your business is, you can come and get a car from Zonda. Because not only we have a huge range of the passengers vehicle over here, we also have the light duty, heavy duty, and construction machines. No matter what you are doing, you can get a car from Zonda Tec. And also, because we have a lot of people running along the way, we are based in Jowlu, we know that people, they are driving the light duty everywhere. They are driving light duty for the logistic. Even some of them, they are doing the decoration, they are doing a lot of things. They need the truck to transport their goods. Yes, so basically in that case, we are bringing you more and more vehicles as more as possible. So we bring the Forland to come here. 3-ton, 5-ton, 8-ton, 12-ton, no matter it's cargo or the flat, you can get from Zonda. And then it's about the heavy duties. Because we all know in Ghana, construction is very, very important business in Ghana. The road need to be repaired and the container need to be unloaded. Everything, they are all in Ghana. That's why we are bringing our ADT and also our 6x4 tipper trucks. Then the tractor head. Everything you can get from Zonda Tec Ghana Limited. And also you can all enjoy the best after sales service and the warranty directly from the factory in China.
I hear people talk around the fact that when you get a vehicle of this nature, it's always much better to have a brand new vehicle
Yes.
than having a vehicle that is pretty much used, right? And you're not even really sure of the state of the vehicle before you bought it. You are not sure of what the vehicle may have gone through. Some of them are accident vehicles, some of them are flooded, and we are still using them in that regard. So it's incredible to hear the Zonda Tec story, and it's also refreshing to see all of the amazing things you have on display. But like I was saying, we usually call that one here in Ghana the Aboso Kai Macho, because a lot of people use it for convening items, you know, whether in construction,
Yes.
whether trading, you know. Why is it much more durable to own this for those that kind of businesses?
Because you know we have our assembly plant. Because once we are seeing that if this car is durable or not very durable, I have no idea. But once you tear the car into a parts, and if we are doing the assemble in Ghana, you will see everything with your eyes and touch everything with your hand. We have assembling plants. We have 3 of the assembling plants in Ghana. So also we assemble this car over here. That's why we can see this car is very durable than any others. And also the factory people also come here. They will check and understand more what the customer, what they are looking for through the customer service and after sales. That's why we are also very into the after sales service. This is also very important. We have to know customers' feedback so we can improve our product. This is only the 3-tone, but what we have the 5-tone, 8-tone, and 12-tone, even with cargo. So which is means this car, the reason why it's durable, it's not just because of the durability and also the mental that build this car. It's because our slogan, it's because our vision. We have to understand what customers are looking for in Ghana. So we can build this car with the durability and make everything with our hearts.
Amazing. The power pickup is also a very popular choice. That's one of the vehicles from Zonda I've used and seen at first hand. The efficiency, the durability,
Yes.
really, and the strength really of the vehicle. Talk to me about your favorite aspects of the power and the engine, really, because again, a lot of people talk about the fact that it travels long distances, it won't break down, it won't give you issues. What's the technology behind the engine, particularly for the power, before we come into other brands of vehicles you have?
Okay, for the poor pickup, what we say is in China, everyone is using the poor pickup. And also in Ghana, what we can see, you can see a lot of people, they are also using the poor pickup in Ghana. Why the car is so popular? That is a good question. Because of the particular engine. Before it was like a 3.0 or 2.4, like the turbocharged. But this one particular one is 2.0 turbocharged diesel engine. This is our manual power pickup. And what you can see, this engine is very, very luxury outside and also interior. So people are talking about the engine, but in Ghana, the most important thing, the engine is important, but the rest of them is the chassis, about the suspension. Because the reason why we buy pickup as a truck, because the loading capacity is very important. Yes. So let's come about the rear wheel, about the our pocket pickup. We can see this suspension is called a spring leaf. It's just like the heavy duties. For such kind of springs, like the 1, 2, 3, 4 under it, this is made of the very, very high quality and very tough material. So it doesn't matter how many people you get inside. Within the loading capacity, this one will never break down. This particular part is called a spring leaf. This one is very, very tough. And then this one is a leather frame. Just like it can give you more and more loading capacity. So you don't have to worry about it at all. And then the gearbox is 6 MT manual transmission. And then for the automatic pickup, we also give you 880 transmission. They are all from the very, very famous manufacturer. So about this car, what you can do is drive this car at anyhow and do the regular maintenance and then drive the car in anyhow.
Yeah,
this
good
is
to go. So once you do your regular maintenance, you don't have to worry about anything else.
Exactly.
Wow, incredible. What do you hear in terms of feedback when people come into your showroom and they buy the car? What do they say to you when they buy the car, use the car, and get a feel of the vehicle?
Because not a lot of people, like a lot of customers, they know car very, very well. they just want to buy a car. They just want to support their family. Those who have a very, very good responsibility about their family members. Perhaps is a good wife. Perhaps is a good husband. Perhaps is someone just graduate from university and just want to buy a car, start their business. Those kind of people may not have a lot of knowledge about the cars. But when they come, we give them 100% passion and give them 100% technology to them. Let them to understand the car from bottom to from top to the bottom, everything. So once they get in the car, we will focus on what exactly the customer is looking for and give them some warmly reminder about what particular car you should pay more attention to, because no car is perfect.
Interesting. It was quite interesting for me to see that by December 2024, you had sold 1,000 units of the GWM Haval Julian, right?
Yes.
Why are people so interested in that particular brand as well? Because for me, it was easy for me to say, oh, the Poa is very popular. People are using it everywhere I go to, different sectors, right? From banking to construction, you see the Poa pickup somewhere, somehow. But for some reason, it's interesting to see that 1,000 units of the GWM was sold, Julian Haval, in 2024. Why is that also a very popular car, and why are people jumping on it?
This is also a very interesting question. But actually, for the Jolin, if anyone knows Chinese, you will know Jolin. It sounds similar with the word into Chinese. It's called 初恋. So what is the 初恋? The reason why we bring this car, because we all know that Scandinavians are very romantic. 初恋 means first love.
Oh, that's what it means.
Yes, that's what it means.
So the Julian means the first love.
Exactly.
And if you want to enjoy a very romantic date, then that is the car for you, you are saying. Wow. But did it surprise you, for example, when it sold out 1,000 units as at December 2024?
Yes.
Wow. Which vehicle were you expecting to probably see go much faster?
Go much faster.
As far as sales are concerned.
Sales. As my concern, I will recommend Jolin as well. Yes,
because of the durability and the efficiency.
Yes, because if you see that more and more cars, they are running along the road, because the road is also giving the challenge to the car itself. And about 2 years, and 1 year and 2 years, we are selling the Haval Jolin everywhere in Ghana. So you can see people are driving it, people are loving it, because the quality, people are getting to know more about it. That's why I recommend Haval Jolin to all of our Ghanaian members.
You are still watching Channel 1 TV's live coverage of the Auto Sale and Expo, brought to you by Zonda Tec Ghana Limited. Incredible scenes on display, and also Channel 1 TV. What we are doing really is to help drive Ghana's automotive future through innovation, local assembly, and accessible vehicle ownership. What this means basically is that we want to help you be able to own your vehicle through a very sustainable and also through affordable means, and Zonda Tec is providing that option through their amazing range of products, whether it's a Cherry, whether it's a GWM, and even with the Cherry, right, there are different types of vehicles. So we have the Cherry 7, we have the Cherry Tiggo 7, we have the Cherry Tiggo 7 Pro Max. We also have the very luxurious version of the vehicle, which is incredibly beautiful. It's actually an 8-seater. They also have the Tank 300, they have the Tank 700, and they have the Tank 500 as well. Of course, the Tank 700 is the V6 turbo engine version of the vehicle. Big, is strong, is durable, and definitely worth your money. If you come to the trucks available as well, they also have the Poa range of vehicles. The truck's huge, is big. In fact, with the Cherry, there's also the truck on display. They have it available. And if you come to, for example, the Tank 700, we are being told that only 17 units globally, right? So you better need to make your way fast to the Zonda Tec Auto Showroom and get for yourself one of these vehicles. When you come outside too, there's an amazing range of vehicles displayed here. If you go in the gallery of the Zonda Tec showroom as well, you see the electric range of vehicles. Now the interesting thing is that there are also some vehicles on display that are HPEV, right? HPEV vehicles, basically meaning that they run on both fuel, petrol, also electric vehicles. So they are hybrid vehicles in a nutshell. So that is what is happening at the Zonda Tec Channel 1 TV Auto Sale Expo. We call it an Auto Sale and Expo because you get to buy cheaper vehicles for your money's worth, right? Affordable vehicles for your money's worth. What it means is that you are getting the price at a reduced rate, and the banks are here to help us achieve that. Currently, I'm stationed here at the banking square inside the Zonda Tec showroom. Usually it is your service center, but for the purposes of the Auto Sale and Expo, we are having our banks gathered here. So over 15 of the banks are here. We have Access Bank here, we have the Cal Bank here, we have First Atlantic Bank here, Fidel is also well represented here. Agriculture Development Bank, they are also into vehicle financing. Not only agriculture are here. UBA Bank, United Bank Africa is also here. Absa Bank is well represented here as well. Societe Bank is here, GCB Bank, Eco Bank, Zenith Bank. There's also First National Bank. There's also Bank of Africa. And like I mentioned earlier, there's the Consolidated Bank of Ghana. So over 15 banks all gathered here, helping our patrons to be able to access affordable financing options for their cars. Now, what is also happening here is that there's some offer on sale, and interest rates have been reduced significantly. I beg your pardon. So you, our lovely viewer out there, is able to purchase a vehicle of choice today as far as the Auto Sale and Expo is concerned. So Sam, it's really, really great. So we are currently here at the center, right? And we are seeing in our shots clearly a couple of banks on display.
Yes.
But on an ordinary day when you come here, I want to believe there are so many cars back here, and we are what usually happen at your service center.
At our service center, what we can see behind of me, what you can see is our service center. It's our maintenance service center. What do we have? We have all those kind of equipments over here. And for those who cars getting scratched, or maybe there are something dropped on the sky and the crash top of the car, we also have the workshop doing for them. And we also have the spray work and also the polish and the repair. Everything where you can enjoy. We can give you the best of the service experience, after-sales service experience. In Ghana, come to Jolu, you can see everything by your eyes. And also you can see our workers, they are not stopped yet. They are always working and repair the customer cars just to give our customer car a very good after-sales service, and then make the car go back to work as soon as possible.
So you don't only fix the mechanical aspects of the vehicle. When the components are destroyed in a crash, you can also do some service work in terms of repairing the destroyed parts of the vehicle.
Yes.
And you do all of that here at your service center. Wow. So how many of these service centers are scattered across?
Actually, for all of our branches, just what I mentioned, everywhere you can get the after-sales service from Zonda.
So all of your 13 branches scattered across, 11 branches scattered
Yes.
across. Wow, incredible. Now, you know, a big part of why people believe in this vision and support the automobile industry is the fact that there's also a lot of skills development happening, right? So you're not only selling vehicles, you're training drivers, you're
Yes.
training mechanics.
Yes.
Talk to us about that aspect of Zonda Tec Ghana Limited's role in our automotive industry.
Okay, for that particular things, just like our great leader, Madam Yang said, she said she is based in Ghana for nearly 20 years, and she almost spent half of her life until now to stay here with Ghana. Just what we can see in behind, people are working together. Chinese mechanics and Ghanaian mechanics. We are working together. And what you can see in our showroom just now, you can see majority, like 80 or 90% people, they are wearing Zonda shirts, are all our sales people. They are all from our Ghanaian. All from our Ghanaian. And even the newly assembly plants in our head office, most of them, they are still with the Ghanaians. Why? Because we are seeing that we built in Ghana, we are building Ghana. Every money we get from society, we will pay them back to make Ghana become a great country, and then make people getting more educated, let them to know more skills, and teach them about new technology, about new knowledge to make them life become better.
Let me personalize this a little more now. Sam, because you've been in Ghana for some time, right?
Yes.
Part of this incredible organization bringing so much value to Ghanaians and improving our. How is it for you working here, looking at the incredible work Zonda Tec is doing? What does it feel like for you personally? You might have to teach me some Chinese because I think our viewers didn't really get that right.
Mati.
So what's it like for you? How does it feel when you see the kind of value given to car buyers, given to people within the automotive industry?
Actually, now it's rather than the business. It's not only the business. It's about the relationship of mutually, just like ourselves and also the customer. Because we all know trust is very important. You come into our Zonda Tec and you get a car from us. This is the trust. We give you a car and we trust you will treat the car well. Is the trust. Because it's a mutual trust, mutual value. We are very value about any relationship. It starts with all of our Ghanaians. That's why we are saying that in Ghana, we are built in Ghana, we are building Ghana. All together, we can make the life become better. And which kind of this slogan is making me even feel stronger about getting in touch with all of Ghanaians. Because we know that with this value, with this everything in my mind, with everything, the vision, the company give it to me, I can stay in Ghana for longer. And also I can make more friends with Ghanaians, no more with Ghana.
Thank you, my new friend, Sam.
Yes.
Incredible and great having you, giving us insights. I'll be back again. This time not to just have you talk to me about cars,
I hear you.
but actually make a purchase.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time. So you have there Sam, who works with Zonda Tec Ghana Limited, helping us through all of the incredible things happening with Zonda Tec. It's still the Auto Sale and Expo 2026 in collaboration with Zonda Tec Ghana Limited and Channel 1 TV. Now, you may be wondering why I'm at an Absa Bank stand. It's just by way of information, right? Because happening in the month of August is also the Auto Sale Exhibition and Fair in collaboration with Absa Bank and Hollard Insurance. It will be happening at the Good Park later this month. Hi guys, how's it going? Amazing. I earlier forgot to mention Absa, but clearly and all that, you know. How is it like when people come to you? What to you?
Yes, and they are hopeful to see us at the Good Park next week.
Amazing. So the Good Park event is in collaboration with Hollard Insurance, right? Why is it important for Absa to venture into the automotive space and help improve it?
Sorry.
Question is, why is it so important for Absa as a bank to venture into the automotive space and also help improve everything that's happening? All right, so come back to them later, some more insights into it, but by way of information, it's happening later in the month of August to be at a Good Park, right? So please take note of that. But we are still here for the Auto Sale and Expo happening here at Zonda Tec Ghana Limited. We are going through a couple of banks here. Earlier you heard there Madam Yang, you heard there Samolata, who is CEO of Channel 1 TV and City FM. You heard also Professor Ebo Henson. My name is Jude Duncan, host of the Total Energies Auto Show. I brought to you excerpts of the vehicles on display, and we are currently just taking a stroll through the main car park of Zonda Tec Ghana Limited and see for ourselves the incredible range of vehicles the banks are here set offering good rate, our viewers can have an idea of everything that is happening here. Patreon also going through the range of products here. You have quite a number of buyers who are here looking at the vehicles on display. If you are wondering where we are the Zonda Tec showroom here in Jowulu, where we have the GWM and the Cherry vehicles on display. And we are bringing you live feed, live happenings here at the Zonda Tec Auto Showroom. So please do make your way here because there's a lot more happening. There's so much ongoing. There's something for everyone. If you are interested in vehicles, whether trucks, whether SUV vehicles, whether saloon cars, whether electric vehicles, whether hybrid vehicles, there is something for you here today. Irrespective of what your budget is, you are likely to come with a brand new vehicle. Kind courtesy Zonda Tec, kind courtesy Channel 1 TV. So please do make your way here. Amazing products on display. There's the Cherry range of vehicles with the Cherry Tiggo 7, the Cherry Tiggo 7 Pro Max, the Cherry truck. There's also the GWM vehicle, the Haval Julian. The funny thing is I got to learn today that Julian actually means romantic, right? Something that is romantic. So if you are wondering that lovely gift to give a partner, right, you can just walk in here and get one of the Haval Julian vehicles, SUV. Very comfortable, very durable, very efficient, and also very strong for our roads. Now there's also the GWM tanks, right? We have the tank 700, tank 500, and of course the tank 300. All of it on display. Now the tank 700 has a turbo V6 engine. What it means is that it's strong, it's durable, and it's able to withstand whatever condition you may find yourself in as a driver. So please do make your way here and enjoy for yourself the amazing range of vehicles on display. Whatever your preferences, trust me, there is something for you. Earlier, we went through all of the vehicles here, from the trucks to the SUVs to the saloon vehicles, all of them on display here, to the power trucks, right? The pickups, all of them on display here. And it's really incredible, all of the amazing things happening here at the Zonda Tec Auto Showroom. Just as a quick reminder, right? Going through the keynotes of the CEO and the founder of Zonda Tec, she made the point that this is not only about selling vehicles, right? But it is also to offer value to the Ghanaian public. It's to offer value to Ghanaians as far as finding a vehicle for their service and their use is concerned. So they've been investing in the country through service and skills development. They've been training drivers and of course offering value for Ghanaians. So you are watching the live coverage of Channel 1 TV's Zonda Tec Auto Show, and we'll be continuing tomorrow as well. Tomorrow involves a panel where we'll be discussing some of the very important issues in the automotive industry. For purposes, right? For those who are watching us right now, you want to make your way here. There will be special clinics so that we can all join in and be part. Let me just quickly run through some of the amazing topics we'll be discussing tomorrow as part of the Auto Fair and Expo. So for tomorrow's program, we'll be discussing issues around vehicle financing options. We'll also have issues around SME financing solutions, fleet financing and management, and finally, for the first auto financing clinic, we'll be discussing issues around insurance partnerships, right? We know that insurance is a big part of the automotive industry. So all of the different types of insurance companies will be joining us to share perspective, share insights on how to go about auto insurance financing. Now, for the second conversation, we'll meet with the experts, right? The engineers, those who design the vehicles, and they'll be talking us through automotive engineering. They'll be talking us through some of the specific options available in the vehicles, right? For whichever your choice is, we'll have a specialist talk us through the different types of vehicles on display and the different types of specifications for each vehicle. So that'll happen as part of the second panel for tomorrow's Auto Sale and Expo. There'll also be conversations around sales, right? How to generate or create that marketing viability for the product. There'll be a test drive experience as part of the Auto Sale and Expo 2026 Day 2. What this would mean is that if you are interested in purchasing a vehicle, but you want to experience the vehicle at first hand, there will be an opportunity for you to test drive this vehicle before you make that big purchase. It's happening tomorrow, so please do join us at the Zonda Tec Auto Showroom. There would also be a consumer forum, right? And the theme for that big conversation would be choosing the right vehicle for your lifestyle and business. The discussion areas include vehicle maintenance, cost of ownership, fuel efficiency, and financing options. Then we'd move to the special sales hour, where it would feature Expo only discounts, financing offers, trading opportunities, and there will be that big corporate purchase and packages announcement. So please do want to be a part of it tomorrow. Then of course the closing ceremony will take place tomorrow, where there will be remarks from the Zonda Tec management and Channel 1 TV. Then of course we close with some networking here at the Jolu showroom for the Zonda Tec Ghana Limited. So viewers, there you have it in your shot. So much is happening, lot of sales ongoing. There is the Tank 300 in your shot right now. There's the Haval Jolion in your shot right now. Then there's also the Forland T7 truck, what we usually refer to as the Aboso Kai Macho, is also here. Now on my extreme right is the different types of GWM vehicles on display as well. And on my far right is the Power pickup truck in all its glory and beauty. So it's amazing. It's happening here. We have insurance companies around to also talk through making sure that you have the right insurance package for your vehicle. My name is Jude Duncan. I want to say a big thank you for following this conversation right from 9 a.m. where we started with the official launch, and now we have the sales ongoing pretty much. It's been a joy and a pleasure bringing you this coverage. Thank you so much for following. Catch you same time next week. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.
Looking for everything made in